We do not think of broccoli as a flower. However, it in fact is a flower. It is an edible green plant and it is its flowering head that we eat thinking that it is a vegetable. It is harvested before the flower buds are fully opened and are eaten as a vegetable. Dandelions may be weeds, but the flowers and leaves are actually a very good source of vitamins A and C, iron, calcium, and potassium. So what are you waiting for? Next time you find one, start munching. Several centuries ago in Holland, tulip bulbs were more precious than gold. This ultra-expensive flower used to symbolize life, love, and immortality. Broken bulbs of tulip with a striped, multicolored pattern were super expensive. In 1630s, a kind of frenzy for the tulips occurred in certain parts of the Western Europe, and this frenzy was used to be called tulip mania. During this frenzy, tulips became so expensive that people began to use it as a currency. Well, do you know that white flowers give off stronger scents than colorful flowers? They are a symbol of harmony and purity. The purity of white flowers is simply unmatchable and ultimate. White flowers symbolize purity and spirituality since the beginning of flowers in history. Roses have what's called rose hips, which are a berry fruit in some roses. They share a relation with fruits and nuts such as apples, cherries, peaches, plums, and almonds. Rose hips are used to make jellies or teas as they are loaded with vitamin C. Another fact about the rose is that it takes 2000 roses to produce just 1 gram of rose oil. Well, now that's a lot of flowers for just a gram of oil. Hyacinths bloom in dense clusters and are highly fragrant flowers. Hyacinths are believed to have several health benefits. They are said to be great for a range of skin disorders and are also meant to soothe sore throats. Lavenders represent purity, devotion, grace, and calmness. Purple is the color of royalty and speaks of elegance and luxury. The color is also associated with the crown chakra, which is the energy center associated with higher purpose and spiritual connectivity. Lilies are beautiful flowers, but they are highly toxic for cats. Contradictory to this, it has lots of medical usage. For example, lily of the valley is used for heart problems including heart failure and irregular heartbeat. It is also used for urinary tract infections, kidney stones, strokes, and eye infections. Many gardeners refer to the dahlia flower as the queen of the autumn garden. as it blooms for prolonged periods of time when compared to most other garden flowers. The largest flower in the world is the Titan arum, which produces flowers 10 feet high and 3 feet wide. The flowers smell of decaying flesh, which will change everything you think about flowers. Sunflower seeds contain a chemical which prevents plants from growing near them. They emit toxins from all of their parts, for example, roots, leaves, stems, flowers, seeds, and so on, that impede the growth of other plants or even kill them. Wow, now that's called self-protection. And as it is said that prevention is better than cure. Smart flowers. The most highly coveted of ornamental plants, the delicate, exotic, and graceful orchids represent love, luxury, beauty, and strength. Orchids have the tiniest seeds in the world. A single seed pod can have up to 3 million seeds inside it. The seeds are so small they can only be seen under a microscope. Vanilla flowers are really delicate. They only open for a couple of hours at a time and needs to be pollinated by hands to produce a vanilla bean. Vanilla is the only edible fruit of the orchid family and is the largest family of flowering plants in the world. The flower's name refers to the way they close their petals in the evening and open again at dawn, marking the beginning of a new day. Daisies are thought to have medicinal properties such as relieving indigestion, easing coughs, and easing back pains. Marigold flowers contain lutein, a substance that offers a whole lot of benefits to the human eye. Marigolds were often linked to the powerful strength of the sun and represents power, strength, and light that lives inside a person. The bloom itself symbolizes beauty, warmth, and creativity. The juice from bluebell flowers was used historically to make glue. Ants help to spread bluebell seeds. So, if you live near a bluebell wood, you may find them popping up in your garden. In the language of flowers, the bluebell symbolizes constancy, humility, and gratitude. Angelica was used in Europe for hundreds of years as a cure for everything from the bubonic plague to indigestion. The agave plant is often called the century plant. That is because it can live for years without growing any flowers. Then, at the end of its life, an agave plant produces a single flower and dies. Just when you thought that flowers could not get any more miraculous, comes along chocolate cosmos. These beautiful dark burgundy flowers smell exactly like chocolate. There are other flowers too, like chocolate orchids, chocolate daisies, and chocolate mint. If you want to sleep better, place some Jabara daisies by the side of your bed. They emit oxygen and absorb toxins. The next time you walk through a flower garden, take a minute to consider the individual plants growing there. While the medicinal properties of flowers heal our body, their delicate fragrance and colors soothe our mind and soul. The amazing world of flowers never ceases to surprise us.